Welcome back to your online classes once again. I hope, children, that you all are safe and sound at your home. Myself, Mrs. Shiny Joseph, and I will be teaching you science. And I know, children, that you all are quite familiar with me. So today in science, we'll start with the first chapter, that is crop production. Last year in class 7th, you all have studied, children, that we all need food. And what is the reason that we need food? We need food to get energy to work, play, and study. But have you thought that from where do we get this food? We get this food from the plants and the animals. And that also you have studied, that the plants synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis, and animals along with human beings cannot make their food on their own. So we all obtain the food from the plants. Now it is easy to get food for few person, but what will happen if we have to provide food for the people of the whole country? When we have to obtain the food for the people of the whole country, we have to obtain it on a very large scale. And when we have to obtain it on a very large scale, you have to do proper production, you have to do systematic management and distribution of food. It is very, very important so that each and every person gets proper amount of food. Okay, so if you have to grow food in such a large quantity, then we have to think about crop production, and then we have to think about agriculture. Okay, so the agriculture people started agriculture almost 10,000 years ago. Okay, now when we talk about agriculture, what is agriculture? Agriculture is the practice of farming and cultivation of crop plants. Okay, it includes farming. You all know that what is farming. You all have seen farmers doing farming. What do the farmers do? They cultivate crop plants. Okay, and agriculture is a Latin word obtained from two words, where agri means field and cultura means cultivate. That means to cultivate the crops in a field. That is called as agriculture. Clear, children? Now, this agriculture in the olden days, agricultural implements were not as good as nowadays. Okay, nowadays we have got so many good agricultural implements. What are agricultural implements? Agricultural implements are the tools which are used to do agriculture. But nowadays the technology is so advanced that we can yield you can get so much of crops in a very short period of time, and you can get it in a very large quantity. Okay, so now not only crop production, nowadays people have started yielding crops along with rearing of livestock. Okay, and this rearing of livestock, what is livestock? Animals. And this rearing of livestock is called as animal husbandry. So what is animal husbandry? Animal husbandry means rearing and caring of animals to obtain food. Rearing means palna. Okay, rearing and taking care of animals to obtain food. So not only not only there is agriculture, or you can say the practice of doing the farming or cultivation of crop plants, nowadays agricultural practice also includes animal husbandry. Okay, that means to take care of animals so that you get food from animal also. You get not only food from plants, you have studied that we get food from the animals also. Okay, so in animal husbandry there is rearing and caring of animals, like you have got chicken, you have got goat, okay, for the meat purposes. Then man also cultivates plants in the field so that you can obtain cereals and pulses. Okay, now cereals, you all know cereals give us seeds. Okay, the cereals gives us, what do the cereals give us? The cereals, they give us seeds. And what are these seeds called as? These seeds are called as the grains. Now this grain, you all have studied, children, that these grain, they provide us with carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals and fibers. Okay, and then in the field, it is not only the cereals, but the farmers, they also grow pulses also. Okay, and pulses, you all know that they are very rich in protein. Okay, and proteins are pulses are a good source of proteins. Then in the field, they also grow fruits and vegetables. And I know, children, I hope, children, that you all know that fruits and vegetables are rich source of what? They are very rich source of vitamins and minerals. This also you have already studied in your previous classes. Okay, they are good source of vitamins and minerals. Now along with all these, okay, that is the crop, cultivation of crop plants, rearing and caring of animals, then obtaining pulses, obtaining fruits and vegetables. Along with that, we also grow plants for decoration purposes. Okay, we also grow plants for decoration purposes. You all must have seen at your home your mothers doing putting ornamental plants. Okay, ornamental plants and decorative plants, so that is called as horticulture. Okay, what is it called as? It is called as horticulture. So what is horticulture? Horticulture means growing plants for ornamental and decoration purposes. So these are usually the decorative plants, okay, that we use at our homes and all. So this is again another term. So here you have studied about three terms. One is agriculture, practice of growing, practice of cultivation of crop plants. Then you have got animal husbandry, it is rearing and caring of animals for obtaining the food. Then you have got horticulture. Horticulture means growing plants for ornamental and decorative purposes. Okay, now here in this chapter, since the chapter is about crop production, we will learn about various agricultural practices, children. Okay, to obtain crop, we have to do, there are many agricultural practices. Like, it's not only that you have to just put the seeds in the field and the plant will grow. Okay, before growing the seeds, you have to prepare the soil, then you sow the seed, then you have to put manures, fertilizers in it. Okay, then you have to properly do the irrigation. So all these agricultural practices we will study one by one in the next videos. So with this, I will wind up for today, and the agricultural practices we will continue in our next video. Thank you, children.